Hello and welcome back to Prison Architect, where the pre-inmate arrival construction continues. Got the canteen and the kitchen here, some offices down here, potential reception over here, the yard there. Got the workers building the perimeter, and then there's also this section, which is going to be for the minimal risk inmates. Although I have just been thinking before I started making this video that this might potentially just get moved up a little bit, as I'm thinking now of putting a shower block in just here maybe, before they then go to the yard, and so then that'll then just mean pushing this block a little bit higher up. I might actually start planning that out now, so get rid of that. And yeah, so sort of put a little, maybe a little bit bigger, something like that. No, still not what I want. A nice square, that'll do, nice square. And then at least sort of some gaps here that can be used either for, I don't know, maybe more cells or more shower space, depending on what is or isn't needed. And so then they can come out of their little block here, something like that, down to the shower, to the yard, to the kitchen. Be a nice slick operation. And then maybe put like a door on the side of the the canteen even, and then maybe put a door on the side of the canteen, and then have some sort of work facilities over here. And then when the next blocks get put in over here somewhere and over here, they can then all go sort of, you know, to the showers, to the yard, to the canteen, and then out to work, and then somehow make it back to their prison cells, hopefully without running into the other groups of prisoners and starting some fights. And what I have realised as well is that with all of these lights flashing, going to need to put in the electricity and the water systems. And I did actually have a little think about where to put them, and I can't actually think of where would be the best location. I don't really want it too close to the offices down here, as this is where I'm going to want to put the security buildings, and I don't really want to have the water pipes going to the security buildings, as that just sounds like a potential recipe for disaster. I kind of want to leave this area on this side and that side for potential expansion, as well as sort of generally the surrounding area. Don't want to put it here, so I'm thinking, you know, maybe just putting it over here somewhere, and then just building around it, possibly building like a cell block around it. I'm not sure. It might be getting a little bit inconvenient. Are the workers still working? Doesn't look like it. Right, I'm actually just going to quickly then get some foundations going there. That'll do. We'll figure out how the cell block's going to look. It can just be ready like that. Right, let's get a door in there. And if I'm not mistaken, it's possible to just fence the showers in. It's not really the best privacy, but nice and cheap. Something like this. And hopefully those gaps have lined up with the entrance to cell block A, although I'm not entirely convinced of that. Right, yeah. Utilities, right. Where to put it? Because I want this bit for visitation as well. I mean, I could put it sort of just here, and then because the cell block's probably going to be further up here, and then it won't then be getting in the way. That's that's just going to be how it is. Yeah, good. And they can just be fenced in, to be honest. We'll put it there just so we can have a gap for the staff to walk through, or maybe a path or something, and water pump station, something like that. Probably not a good idea to have them next to each other, but events are not turned on, so yeah, that won't be a problem. Right, and some capacitors. And let's just get a fence going around. Keep it nice and secure. The staff door, just so that they can get it built. There's going to need to be some water pipes sort of generally going in this direction. Do that, and then we'll just do it. I'm not sure if I want it going all the way into the cell blocks, just so then they've got, you know, an easy thing to tunnel into, as they can use the main pipe to tunnel. So if I maybe for now just put it here, and then potentially can just put some smaller pipes going into the cell block, and that will make their tunneling efforts a little bit trickier for the inmates. It's quite good as well to get all this building done while the prisoners aren't here. As you can see here, the doors are open. The doors all get left open while the prisoners are arriving. So it it means that the workers can work a bit easier, get all their jobs done, you know, without so much difficulty. Alright, electricity cables as well. I might just offset them from the water pipe. They can go there, they can go down there, something like that. And the electricity cables can't be used for the inmates to escape, so that's all good, nothing to worry about there. And I can get some electricity there as well. That's everything so far. Yep, good. And I am thinking as well that with not so much this door, but this one down here at least anyway, that'll need to get blocked off, because at the moment the prisoners could literally just break down that door and escape, so that's not good. What have we got here? Unlock finance, get an accountant. Ah, right, yeah, clone that. Hold the right mouse button to clone it. Right, like so. Yeah, good. Don't want to make any mistakes, as it absolute nightmare if you misclick. But there we go. That's nice. That's perfect. I'm not sure how many officers we need. But once one of those officers is done, can then unlock a another grant, and it's actually in a desperate situation. That is a lot of money that's got spent. Right. Okay, well, hopefully the most significant costs are already finished, otherwise it's going to be a dire situation. Yeah, that'll do. And then we want some doors. I think at the beginning it might be best just to have staff doors to the kitchen, just because the inmates can get weapons from the kitchen, and that would not be good. So I'll make this a staff only section in the beginning until it gets nicely set up. And then now we're going to want to have maybe another staff door something like here. Actually, we'll put it there, that'll do. And then, as this is going to be the main sort of, I don't know, staff only section, get another kitchen down here at some point so that the staff can get fed as well, as I'm pretty sure that staff needs has been put on. Hopefully it has anyway. Do you have needs? Don't know how to check. Okay, need a psychologist. That will happen soon enough. Okay. Right. Need to start getting all the bits and pieces added into the rooms so that we can then mark off the rooms as what they are. So what do we want? I can't even find the rooms. Reception, good. Holding cell. Got the yard over here. Canteen, kitchen, shower room. Definitely worrying about this bank balance. Maybe I kind of went a bit overboard with the size of the canteen and the kitchen and cell block A. But shall be figured out, hopefully. Right. Office desk, table and chair. Something like that. And then, yeah, they can come down there like that. They can stay out the way over there. Got the stuff sorted out there and then go through. Good, that looks nice. Need a toilet and a bench. Get a bench there. And we want to give them some privacy when using the toilet, so we'll some walls surround the toilet there, and then get some pipes going to that toilet. Cooker, fridge and a sink. Yeah, we're getting money from the exports as well. With the trees, that is one of the advantages to having forests on, which is that the the trees all get taken to the exports, and then you can make a little bit of cash. So that should do the bank balance some good. Yeah, bins, useful for disposing of, I know, drugs and stuff. Just stick it, I know, there. Looks like the perfect place to position it. Oh wait, why is that in the holding cell? It can stay there anyway. That's what I wanted, to have it in the reception. Right. I should probably have it in the kitchen as well. That'd be hygienic. But I'll put that in after I put some of the other stuff in there. So we want some cookers. Put one there. Have two for now. Probably would have been best to put them on that side, but nonetheless, shouldn't be too much of a problem. And get some fridges there. I'm pretty sure there's a perfect kind of ratio of cookers to fridges to sinks, but I don't remember what it is. Maybe don't know. Is that a good place? I'll put it there for now. Worry about it later. Probably need to get the large pipes a little bit further down here, and then make some small pipes down to the sink. I can't remember if the fridges need them, so they can just have some anyway. Electric cables, definitely for the cookers. Good. Get some shower heads in there, wherever they are. Shower heads somewhere. Good. Let's get them down both of these walls. There's some drains can go at the edge. I leave the objects that can go in the yard, the things that are for happiness, like radios and weight benches and phones, until all the kind of the necessary stuff has been taken care of first. What's happening with these offices? Can someone hurry up and get them built so we can get that grant? I don't know what object that is. I don't want to be building it, whatever it is. Right, yeah, right, go. Prioritize. I'm guessing that's actually... can it be unselected? No, it can't. Right, good. So that must have been selected. It must just be hidden by these, whatever they are, blocks of bricks. Right. Come on now, workers, hurry up. We need to get the inmates into the prison so that we can entertain the potential viewing audience with the inmates' antics. That's essentially, that's what the game's all about. It's all about what the inmates do to essentially when the inmates ruin your day, that's when you're having fun in this game. That's what it's all about, having your day ruined by the inmates. And I'd quite like for its prison to hurry up and be done, so that the inmates can get put in, and the carnage can commence. Probably need to. Okay, that is miles off that door. I kind of want to change that, to be honest. How do you cancel it? Cancel. I don't know what I just did there. I hope I didn't just cancel these. It looks like I just cancelled those foundations. I hope that's not just what happened. Please don't be what happened. No, I think that is what happened. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't too expensive. I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure we were on about 10,000 before. Right. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm not going to move that door until that building's done. Lesson learned. Then do that again. Let's get some small pipes in. Focus on that instead. And start planning the layout of these cells. In fact, that's probably the best idea before worrying about that door. Getting these cells planned out. So yeah, need to be 2 by 3. So we'll just, although there is the potential actually to go for dormitories and just cram inmates in. Probably do a mix of dormitories and normal cells. If we do that, so there you can have just a singular path for the cells here. We'll have then some dormitories, and since the door's going to be there, put a nice massive dormitory there, and there, something like that maybe, and then that leaves then some space to have some solitary confinement. We'll leave that with enough space as actually yes, because they can go out to the path in the middle. That looks good. And that wall was in the perfect position before, so I can just put a load of, scrap that. Solitary confinement can go outside. I'm pretty sure I've done that before. So to save money, scrap that. Don't bother with that. Maybe there's some space then for some more normal cells, something like that. So they can go out there. You can have a dormitory there and there. And since there then won't need to be any path going up here, we can then just carry on building from up here. Be a path. Needs to be one going through here, but then along this back wall is where you want to be making the most of the space. So I don't know, let's just go back to normal cells for a bit. Maybe it might be a good idea to make this dormitory that size. And then does that work? No. Unfortunately not. Bear with me. Something will get planned out that looks good by the end of this, I promise. Hopefully. The only thing then is that this dormitory will then need space. So, right, put all that back. And put that dormitory back. So that path can remain, as there's going to be quite a few prisoners going there, and then probably then, to be honest, good idea just to stick another dormitory in here, similar size. And then sort of put a load of cells this way around. Yes, this looks good. So they can all go out into this corridor. And then from here, so that would be fine, apart from that doesn't look so great. So if we then switch it around, so it's like that, and then like that, but put that down here because that makes more sense, although then we can make the most of that being there, so we'll do that. There we go. But actually put them at the correct size. So that looks nice. And maybe then sort of continue like that. It's going to have character, this prison. That's what it's going to have. So if they go out to there, could then make this one a dormitory instead then. If they go out that way, then we can then build like that. And that then leaves a path here. And that looks like an incredibly disorganized but potentially functional cell block. The only one I don't like is this block, this one here. Oh. Okay, well that could be a dormitory as well. Okay, well there's going to be all shapes and sizes, and yeah, hopefully that'll be a nice cell block once it's done. So I'm going to dismantle that and put a new one here, even though that's not allowed for some reason. Why not? Maybe that's because this hasn't been finished yet. So I should learn from that previous mistake that I said I was going to learn from, to not actually be trying to take out that door when it can prevent the whole thing from being built. Although it looks like they're not actually building that again. Is that actually what's happened? Has it stopped being built again? Please tell me that hasn't happened. No, good. paranoid about it now. That's what's happened. Alright. Forgot to take on another grant. Get that done. Grants, what do we want? The short-term investment. Would be, I can't remember how long that one takes, but need a medical ward. That shouldn't be too difficult, but I'm not sure exactly where. We need a psychologist as well. I don't know. Leave that one for now. Definitely not that one. Yeah, no. Short-term investment is going to be the best one. Do that. But then, surely when the finance minister is around, extra grant, that's the one. That's what I want. Bank loan will be useful, just in case. Just in case, get a little bit too carried away, run out of money, and need to take out a loan. Definitely need to have the bank loan facility ready, and get the maintenance dude in. He'll be useful, and probably want to hire the doctors now as well. Prison labour, which was that one? Oh, hello. Do need all of those, but can worry about that at a later point in time. That short-term loan is, what's that, like 4 days, 5 days? That's actually, I think, in terms of prison architect, quite a long time. But once the basic detention centre is up and running, there'll be a good bit more cash has come in. Right. It's all starting to take shape quite nicely, apart from this weird looking cell block. But, you know, it's going to be nice. It is going to be nice. Something a bit different. Find out if that works or not. And I'm pretty sure it'll be possible to get away without needing to have any more entrances other than this one. Just one entrance, that should be fine. I can put maybe a guard patrolling along here. Then maybe it would be better to have, I don't know, maybe just have one that just ambles around so that you can watch the whole thing, as there are corridors in all sorts of directions. It's not got, you know, a nice structure in terms of defense by using the guards. But that is now essentially going to conclude this episode. Yeah, so far nothing too eventful has taken place. I'm not sure how the other people that have made Prison Architect videos have made the first few videos entertaining while they've been waiting for the prisoners to turn up. But yes, hopefully the videos will start to get entertaining once the intake of inmates has begun. But for now, it's still just setting the scene, getting the place built, making it all look nice and homely, ready for the prisoners, and then we'll get some guards in so the prisoners realise that it's not a holiday camp, and then yeah, good. Alright, so yeah, that's going to conclude this episode. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode.